Hello, hello, happy New Year's Eve. Me totally not forgetting what day it is, / what holiday we're about to celebrate. If it could be considered a holiday. I don't know. It's one of those kind of weird ones, because I feel like everybody has their own, but it's still yeah, okay, it is, yeah, we get the day off. It's a holiday. Fuck it. But how's it going, everybody? I hope everyone has been having a fantastic Tuesday. Today is the day! Yes! Your 150th stream! Congratulations, Ray. You've done it. You are my #1 fan. There can be no other. No one comes anywhere close. Your crown is swiftly cemented. Goldie, let's chat. You are the winner. The unequivocal, undisputed winner. Gold medals all around. Thank you for the 150 streams. Holy shit. Considering I was running some numbers, right? Because I was curious. I was curious about what we've done this year. We're just going to be kind of chilling. Me and the roomies are planning to go get some Korean barbecue. So the stream, it won't be particularly long. But I still wanted to do a little something. Say hi, you know, wish everybody a happy New Year's Eve, whatever you end up doing on your own, or if you also have plans a little later, because it is early. Well, it's early for me. It's 2:30 for me. I know half the world has already had their New Year's. The 1st of January is already upon them. But for the few time zones that remain, mostly over here in the States, we still have a little ways to go. So that's still plenty of time to, I don't know, get something together. Maybe wrangle some other friends who maybe live by themselves and just kind of vibe in a Discord call or something. I remember doing that one year, actually. It was way back in my old college times where, you know, everybody was off living by themselves or away in college. So I just hopped into a Skype call, not Discord even, a Skype call. And I just hung out with, you know, whoever was around, and we just vibed. It was great. That was a good time. But yes, congratulations on also claiming the VIP seat for the last stream of the year. This is my final stream of 2024, and you are both the VIP and the most streaked stream watcher. I don't know. I need to come up with a better title for that. But yes, congratulations. Discord New Year's is where it's at. It really do be. Honestly, it has... Discord is a wonderful device that has definitely helped a lot of people out, especially in these times when, you know, they don't get to hang out with their friends due to various reasons, you know, whether that be, you know, they live in another state or another country in a lot of cases, or, you know, they're just busy with other stuff. So it's good that you can still bridge that gap. And it still feels like you're hanging out with people. Cool, fun people.
I want to give it all to you.
What up, Seth? What up, Hex? Also, I see you in there. Everybody's name is Blue. Goodness gracious. No wonder I get people's names confused. Welcome in, welcome in. Claim your snacks. Yes, thank you. The final snacks of 2024. Get them while they're fresh and hot. Or cold, depending on if it's a beverage that isn't particularly warm, unlike Seth, who just got hot chocolate, but yes. I don't have any issues with the blue, but I'm just saying, all your names are exactly the same shade and have roughly the same length. Sometimes, you know, when you're at a glance, you're in the midst of heated combat, or you're in a very tense situation, you know, it gets confusing. The year of eyes. My eyes, I don't think have changed. I haven't gone to the eye doctor in a while. I probably should. I think I get eye coverage included, just to have a checkup. I mean, to be fair, the last time I went to the eye doctor was, what, like 2 years ago? And the time before that, it was like 6 years ago, like in between. I had like 6 years in between eye appointments, and my prescription didn't change. My eyes were exactly the same. So, I don't know. 2025, you will get Ray's number. Do you have $500? I'm pretty sure that terms have already been set as of last stream. Wait, did you get nerds twice? Hold on. It doesn't help that for whatever reason Goldie is also like a shade of blue. God, it's nothing but blue! At least in OBS. Why does OBS change the colors like that? I don't understand why. How very strange. Very strange. But let's see. Next you got Skittles, chicken nuggets, some tea. Nice, you got the tea. Seth got Reese's Pieces, nachos, and hot cocoa. Yes, very good. A double hot cocoa for Seth. Right? Oh, you did get nerds twice. But you got pizza, ramen, and ramune. That's also good. And you rolled a spicy. How the heck? And it's regret. Brother, I've gotten so much regret these last 2 streams. Are you kidding me? Out of what? Like the 4 times it's been redeemed? Even on the free one, I got regret. Where's my spoon? The final regrets of 2024. Right? The final regret is I didn't stream as much as I wanted to. But, well, no, actually, no, that's a lie. Cheers. I think I did stream pretty much as I wanted to. Oh, but going back to your question earlier, Ray, the numbers I was running were actually how many times I streamed this year in particular. Because I know Twitch does the yearly recap, but that always starts like midway through December or whatever, right? Like, is when we get those numbers. So I don't know if that actually, it's like a year plus. It's like the Twitch year, but not like the calendar year. It's okay, Ray. I understand. I know. You apologize for nothing. Which is great. That's why we love you. You are unabashedly unregretful. You own it. And that's what we love. God damn it. Alex, I literally just had hot sauce. You couldn't have given me a minute. You son of a bitch. Ay, Vasude. Mamma mia. Nani kore. Doshde. Kami-sama. Dande dayo. Okay. Another spoonful of regret. Here we go. I regret nothing, nor will I ever remove the hot sauce redeem. How dare you suggest such a thing? Cheers. Coward? What do you mean, coward? How is me keeping it a cowardly move? No, but, Ray, you've actually been watching me long since before this year, with your stream streak. According to my numbers, because I also keep every single VOD I have on file. I save them all for the year, and they're all categorized. Because I have a full terabyte hard drive dedicated just to my VODs, and then I have a 5 terabyte hard drive, external drive dedicated, once I'm done with those VODs, to throw them away. Well, not throw them away, but just store them for later in case I want to keep them. But wait. 5 months? Hold on. 5 months? Seth, you unfollowed me at some point, you son of a bitch. You bastard! I can't believe you! Imagine. But, I actually only have 140 streams, on record for this year. since the beginning of this year in January, which is probably when I started, to well, just yesterday. I only have 140 VODs on file. So you actually, your streak must have started last year. And not as in like 2024, but 2023. The end of 2023. That's the only way the numbers make sense. Because in addition to that, I went to go check my, I did go check my recap, and according to Twitch's recap, I've only streamed 147 times in that year, which still leaves 3 streams unaccounted for, according to Twitch. So even by those numbers, you would have had to been watching my streams since even before then. So you have a full year and then some of streams under your belt, which is honestly kind of it is unequivocally incredible that you have been watching me for literally over a year straight. A year and change, without fail. Whether you're shopping in the grocery store or you're out at the card shop digging for the Pokemans, you pop in and say hi. And honestly, that dedication is all that we hope for in our viewers. Even if it's like every other time, but you go that above and beyond. And how are you guys rolling so well tonight? What the friggity... Okay, I guess we're singing and having a normal bean. Goodness gracious, man. Okay, well, I'm not happy about this, but apparently we're getting a repeat of yesterday. Oh, wait, no. Oh, this is even better. It's Peach or Barf. Honestly, I would rather have the dead fish, perhaps. Oh, please, gods, don't let me eat Barf on the last stream of the year. Please, let this be Peach. Guys, it's not Peach. Okay. Why is this a flavor? Who in their right mind would condemn somebody? How do they know? Oh, it's so bad. Why, it's the worst. Oh, we're kicking off the year in a good way, fellas. Oh, sweet Mary and Mother. Oh, that is foul. That is rank. Curse you, Jelly Belly. Curse you. Oh, why jelly beans? Why jelly beans? No, honestly, I feel like the regret kind of helps. The spice has deadened my taste buds to a degree. Oh my goodness, but the flavor is still there. Oh god, I haven't had that one in a while. I've forgotten how bad that is. Fuck's sake, man. I'm so glad we're going to Korean barbecue after this, and I can just like drown anything that I've had this stream in just copious amounts of delicious meat. Deliciously cooked meat. Thank you. Thank you for the rolls. Okay. Now I shall sing for you. Because you did roll Welcome to the Internet. I think you technically rolled that first, but whatever, it's fine. Which one do I like to do? Which is the karaoke that I sing to? I think it's this one, right? Yeah, I think it's this one. All right, kill that music. Oh. All right, are y'all ready for, well, the internet in a nutshell, I suppose. Let's see. Hold on, can you hear it? Oh, you can. Okay, good. Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got mountains of content. Some better, some worse. If none of it's of interest to you, you'd be the first. Welcome to the internet. Come and take a seat. Would you like to see the news or any famous women's feet? There's no need to panic. This isn't a test. Just nod or shake your head and we'll do the rest. Welcome to the internet. What would you prefer? Would you like to fight for civil rights or tweet a racial slur? Be happy, be horny, be bursting with rage. We've got a million different ways to engage. Welcome to the internet. Put your cares aside. Here's a tip for straining pasta. Here's a 9-year-old who died. We've got movies and doctors and fantasy sports and a bunch of colored pencil drawings of all the different characters of Harry Potter fucking each other. Welcome to the internet. Hold on to your socks, cause a random guy just kindly sent you photos of his cock. They are grainy and off-putting. He just sent you more. Don't act surprised, you know you like it, you whore. See a man beheaded, get offended, see a shrink. Show us pictures of your children, tell us every thought you'd think. Start a rumor, buy a broomer, send a death threat to a boomer, or DM a girl and groomer, a zoomer, find a tumor in your. Here's a healthy breakfast option. You should kill your mom. Here's why women never fuck you. Here's how you can build a bomb. Which Power Ranger are you? Take this quirky quiz. Obama sent the immigrants to vaccinate your kids. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything all of the time. Could I interest you in anything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything all of the time. Ugh. Been a while since we've done that one. What's up, Gap? How's it going? Welcome in. Happy New Year. Let's see. At 2 o'clock. Almost New Year's for you guys. Almost New Year's. A few more hours. Okay, let me move you back over here. Oh, but I was going down my checklist as well. Because I do keep a to-do list. I kept a to-do list of things that I wanted to accomplish this year. The list isn't like super particularly long, and a lot of these are, I feel like, fairly small things, but you know, I feel like it builds up. The little things, they add up over time, and we did quite a bit. We did quite a bit, even if it's just little things here and there, like adding new emotes, maybe spicing up some of the redeems, adding some visual flair to them, like the VIP seat. Used to just be a channel point, you know, a little message popped up in the chat, and now we've got a nice little visual. We've got a sound effect. Added that to a few other stuff. Added some actual like model interaction with certain redeems, like when I go pirate mode, I actually get some pirate paraphernalia, which is always fun. I do want to add some stuff to the welcome to the internet. I want to add a little extra flair to that in addition to my singing, because you know that song is it's got a lot of spice to it. You know, the camera work. I want to try to capture that as well. I'm not quite sure how, but we'll figure it out next year. There are still some goals that I have on my list that I didn't get to this year, and that's okay. If you have a to-do list and you still got some stuff that you just couldn't get around to, that's fine. You still have plenty of time to get that done. Most notably, I didn't quite get a chance to make the second AMV that I really wanted to. Actually, no, I guess it'd be technically the third one, now that I really think about it. Technically. But that's okay. I have all of next year, and it's gonna be great. I'm gonna do my best. I gotta upload the rest of my VODs too. That's something I gotta do at the beginning of this next year. I might take actually no, it's not a might. I will probably take a week once, you know, all the holiday stuff is done, just to reset, you know. Away from streams, I'm not dealing with traveling or family or anything else. It's just a week where I can just kind of get some shit done after the holiday madness in January at some point. I do see that some talks are being had behind the scenes, which is fantastic. We love it. Get some more collabs going. How many collabs did I do last year? I have a folder. I have a folder specifically dedicated to my collab content. Let's see. How many VODs are in this file? 15? Okay, and that's not including any of the ones that I haven't added yet. I'm trying to think. Did I have any? Oh, we had the lockdown protocol one. I don't think I have that in there quite yet. So at least 16. At least 16 collabs last year. Try to cost 140 streams. What's the rate? What's that as a going rate? And that I guess that's only the ones that I streamed. That's not necessarily the ones that I took part in. Now that I really think about it, which I feel like actually isn't too bad. I feel like there were a good amount. Okay, so it's about every 9 streams I did a collab with just those numbers. Honestly, that's pretty decent. I'd say that's pretty solid. Every 9 streams, I did a collab with a bunch of other cool people. And again, that's only the ones that I recorded. I feel like there were countless others that I didn't record. that I was just there for. Like birthday streams and the like. Wow. I was much more social than I thought I was. And here I'm like, man, I hardly do any collabs, but looking at those numbers, just kind of like, oh, actually, you know, I feel like I collab quite a bit. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's good shit. So we'll upload all these VODs to YouTube. Take a day to do that. Honestly, that would probably only take me like a day to just sit down and do. We got another few boxes of snacks for this coming year. We're halfway. Wait, are we halfway through? How many snack boxes have we gotten? I know I just got the email for January snack box, so that is on the way. I imagine I'll be getting it pretty soon into January. Maybe a week into January, which is pretty rad, all things considered. What was I gonna look up? When did I start? I started in May? Right? May or April? I'm just gonna go to their website. I'm just gonna go to their website and I can check. And just log in into their cursed website that tricked me into getting another box initially, and then I had to fight my way to try to get that rectified. Yeah, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Wait. It was May. I was right. Nice. Okay, so we've done we started in May. It is now January. My January box is coming in. So that's 3, 6, November, December, January would be... Okay, so this one's my 9th one. Okay, so we actually only have... After this next box, we only got 3 more. We got 3 more, and then we're done with Sakurako. And I got to figure out what other kind of snack box I want to try out. We've had a full year. Not bad, not bad. That's exciting. We'll figure that out when the time comes, though. We got 4 months, what have you. Easy. Figure that out later. Did I have make Goldie a thing on my to-do list? I'm trying to remember when I actually got Goldie like up and running. We got a Discord. I made a public Discord. That's a pretty big milestone, I suppose. It's been chilling. Being chilling. When did I I feel like it was this year. It was the beginning of this year. I actually got Goldie up and running. It's always difficult to tell, though. It could have been like at the end of last year. I feel like it was this year. Maybe I did it before I started my to-do list. That could also be a thing. I don't know when I actually started my to-do list. Is there a way I can check that? Anybody with Windows knowledge? Let's see. Maybe I can check the properties. Does it give me like a created date? Oh, it does. Oh yeah, no. Oh my god. I didn't start my to-do list until June, apparently. That's when I created this thing. That's like halfway through the year. There's a bunch of stuff that I don't have on here. Oh, no wonder. I'm like, wow, I feel like I didn't do anything. Okay. I must have then this year. That was definitely the beginning of the year. We did a lot at the beginning of the year. We did quite a bit, if memory serves. Ooh. God, I wish I had a record of it though. Man, I'm annoyed that I started my like list of stuff halfway through the year. Although I suppose with 6 months, you know, this list that we've got is pretty solid still. It's pretty solid. We got more stuff in the works. As mentioned yesterday, I haven't gotten any word back yet, but I have reached out to well, actually, I said an artist, but they do have studio in their name. So I suppose it would maybe be more accurate to say I've reached out to a studio. For a new thing that I've got kind of cooking up in the background. I know it is at the end of the year, and there's absolutely no way that I'm going to get this before the beginning of the next year. But it is, I feel like it is important to note that I get the ball rolling this year, so that, you know, this next year we can, you know, really dive into it. So that's exciting. I was hemming and hawing about it too for a long time. I kept going back and forth. Like, do I really want to do this? Do I want to keep an eye out? Because I did have other plans originally. But it just seemed so perfect. It seemed too perfect, which is why it probably gave me pause for as long as it did. Because I was like, rarely does life give you such a perfect opportunity without some sort of horrible consequence. I was like, it's too good to be true. I should wait a little while just to, you know, make sure that everything is squared away and hunky dory. And then, you know, I'm glad I did. Because now I actually have now that I think about it, and I've kind of put some thought into what I wanted exactly. I was able to more adequately describe to them the scenario, and you know, they said, yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. So that's exciting. So we got that planned. I'm gonna start making more videos again. Get those clips going. I know I have a massive backlog. You guys clipped, according to Twitch, you gave me 118 new clips, and I think I only maybe turned like 10 of those into videos, which, to my chagrin, is not as many as I would have liked. So we'll get back into that. That's for certain. once the new year rolls around. I'm not so busy with all this traveling and, the holiday stuff. It's always so difficult with the holidays. Like, I always think, like, oh, yeah, I got plenty of time. I'll still be able to get this, and that done. And then, it comes down to it, and you're just like, I just can't. I have all this other stuff that are on my mind that I just got to deal with. And, sometimes you just gotta take a step back. And that's perfectly okay. It's a reason why they say these times are the busiest times of the year. I think it's perfectly okay to just put a lot of stuff on the back burner. We got a whole nother year coming up. A whole nother year, plenty of time to do stuff. That goes for you too. It's not just the stuff that I'm planning. Anything that you got going on in your life. You got a whole nother year just waiting to get it done. No rush. No rush. I still have, funnily enough, I still have 2 art pieces as well that have been cooking for a long, long time. They're gonna be epic when they drop, but the artist is incredibly busy, like, all the time. So it's still been a while. The artist is my DM, Void Doll. Professional DMs for a living, has like 20 games going at any given time. If you've never played D&D and you're probably like, oh, DMing, well, that doesn't, that's easy. No, it's not. It's very hard. It takes a tremendous amount of time and effort. Even just running one campaign, I feel like is a monumental task. And this woman is doing like 15, 16 campaigns all at once. It boggles the mind how she can keep track of it all. It's incredible. The deepest respect to her. And I'm super stoked to be a part of the couple that I'm in currently. I can't wait to finish off our Cyberpunk campaign that should be wrapping up next week, if I'm not mistaken. I think this week is an off week. All right. Where's Cyberpunk? Okay, if I have to scroll all the way down, it probably means yes. Wait, where is Cyberpunk? Did I miss it? I thought it had a little dingamajig. Oh, there it is. January 2nd. Oh, never mind. The end is nigh. It's this week. Oh, last week was our off week. Duh, because I was away and I didn't have to worry about it. Oh my God, I completely forgot that over the Christmas vacation. That was our break week. And we're getting back to it on Thursday. Oh my God. I think. Wait. Did she say we might have 2 more campaigns still in the tank? It might be. This might be my last session with Cyberpunk, or it could be the penultimate session. Either way, we're near the end, and that's actually really exciting because I've never played through an entire D&D campaign or D&D adjacent to its completion. I've started plenty of campaigns with my friends. I think let's see, we've started at least 3 or 4 campaigns, and that's just D&D. The amount of like role-playing-esque type RPG games that I've been a part of that don't necessarily use D&D rules have been several. And at least another 3. So yeah, probably like 8 or 9 in total. We've never finished a single one of them. Mostly due to, just life getting in the way. So this is sick. This is exciting. This is a very, very cool event. And then the fact that I'm still a part of another one, and we've been talking behind the scenes that I'll be potentially in another 2 coming up, and these ones will be streamed. You guys will get to see me roleplay on stream. I won't be streaming them. They will be over on Void's channel. I believe. I'm pretty sure she said this one was going to be a serialized one. So that's exciting. That's pretty cool. I'm also going to be super nervous, actually, like, acting, role-playing in front of an audience. Because normally it's just, you know, the people in there, but people will be watching. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that yet. Still hasn't quite sunk in. I mean, I guess technically I kind of do that now anyway, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's just, you know, just put my all into it. It'll be good. At least for the one that I know I'm going to be a part of. I have given my character a little bit of thought. Once I get the rules down, I'll probably be able to lock down something a little bit easier. I still don't know what our werewolf campaign is heading. I'll have to poke my DM there. That one's gonna be a one shot, but still, even one shots, like, they take a lot of prep. They take a lot of prep. Weeks of prep at least. And that's if you just want to do like bare bones. If you like really love the craft, you'll put like months of work into it. It's just oh man. Incredible. But I'm looking forward to that. That's probably gonna come sometime next year, I would imagine. Knowing Void, I probably gotta finish up some campaigns to make room for these new ones. So once Red is done, as in Cyberpunk, once Cyberpunk's done, I would imagine maybe one of these new ones will take its place. And I think a couple other of her campaigns are nearing their completion. If I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, though. I mean, in her Discord, she has 15 events rolling, and every single one of those is a campaign. And that's just the one through her Discord. I don't even know if she does other stuff outside of that, too. She runs her own cafe? She runs like a maid cafe, I'm pretty sure. Or helps run it. No, she runs it. She's like the head honcho. Goes to cons all the time, too. Living the life. I wish I could do more con stuff. It's tough, though. Because a lot of the time, they're, like, out in, you know, you gotta travel. There aren't that many, well, okay, no, that's a lie. I know there are a couple pretty decent conventions that happen in my state, but I always forget about them. Like, I think about them way too late. I'm like, oh yeah, wasn't that con coming up soon? And then I like look into it and it's like, no, that was like a month ago. And I'm just like, fuck. Damn it, I would have liked to go to that. I need to pay more attention. I need to put something on like my calendar. You know? Give myself more of a reminder. I gotta start using my calendar more for that shit. To be fair, I have been trying to add more stuff to my calendar just so I know it's written down somewhere. You know, it's mostly for collabs. Gods, I hate that. Windows is being such a pain in my buttock. It's not letting me use the calendar app that they used to have. Now you gotta use their app, their Overlook calendar. Ugh, I hate it. Disgusting. Why can't I see anything from like? Did I not start putting stuff in the calendar? Huh. Interesting. Oh well. Tis what tis. get on Google Calendar. I mean, that's the same issue where it's a separate app. I liked the calendar app that came with Windows initially, that you just, you click on the time and date in the bottom right, and you can just interact with that calendar. That was fantastic. That was my favorite thing ever. I could just set dates and times there. Now I gotta open up an entirely other app to do all that shit. Ah, it's just extra steps. Extra unnecessary steps that I didn't have to deal with before. Now I have to deal with, so I'm angry about it. It is a me problem, but I'm gonna make it an everybody else's problem because I want it to be. It was so good. It was so nice. It was the best. Curse you, Windows. Curse you. Now, I actually kind of forgot that Google has its own calendar thing that I could set up. Not gonna lie. I was so annoyed that I had to switch over to Overlook. I just begrudgingly just went along with it. Google probably is better in that sense anyway. Windows and their half-assery. Swear to God. I was curious to see how my captions were gonna capture assery, and they didn't censor it. It is apparently it's a perfectly acceptable word. Oh, that's funny. That makes me chuckle. Oh. Oh, that's fair. The Outlook one does that too. It's just I feel like kind of more of a process. I don't know. It's not as intuitive, I felt, when I was like trying to set it up to get it to repeat itself. I don't know. I'll have to give it a look. I'm curious. I'm curious to compare. Now that I've been dealing with the Overlook one for a little while now. Ah, that's fair. Yeah, I also have to use it for work. So I guess that's probably why I'm a little less like, I hate it. Mostly probably just because I'm a little bit more used to it. We use Overlook. We're very Windows pilled at my job. We use Zoom in order to talk. We got Microsoft Teams going on. You know? I don't know. Honestly, it's whatever. The company feels safe using it. It's good. Luckily, we don't have to do too much like inter-team communication a lot of the time, so it doesn't really matter what we use. It's all pretty easy stuff. We don't need to talk about that. Work is done. Work is done. I'm done with work for the year. I have tomorrow off. It's gonna be great. I don't know what we're gonna be doing. If anything. One of my roommates suggested we watch all of the Lord of the Rings movies. And we do a Lord of the Rings food day. Which I don't know if we're still thinking about it. I know we're celebrating New Year's Eve with Korean barbecue. And then we're probably going to come home and either watch a bunch of anime or play some board games. We got that going on. When you back working? For me, it's Thursday also. So I got off early today. I have tomorrow just completely off, and then we're back on the old grind, bright and early, same time as I normally work on Thursday. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's short work week, so I'll take it. Thursday and Friday should be a little nicer too, because a lot of our suppliers for the company that I work for are closed because of, well, the holidays, and that means we don't get all that much work to do, which is kind of unfortunate. We gotta fill our day somehow, and luckily on Thursday and Friday, we have some stuff I know is coming in, so that'll be nice. But oh, you're home. Oh, that's nice. WD Raw is on Netflix, so Tuesdays at home will be filled with 2 hours of wrestling. Hell yeah. Nice. Now, is that's gonna be through what, the Netflix live service though, right? Or are they just putting WWE on Netflix like as just normal streaming and not live? I know they've been doing that recently with a few things. Aside from WWE. I know they've been doing it for a few other sports too. Who was I talking to about this? I was talking to my parents about this because my brother-in-law
I don't know about you, but I am having a wonderful time
also watches the sports ball. Welcome in. Thank you for signing the guest list. I forget what they were watching. I think it was American football because they're an American football fan. Because I know I'm talking to a UK person. Not to be confusing. And I think it was on Netflix. I think they streamed it on Netflix. I can't remember though. Welcome, Prince. Good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely New Year's Tuesday. New Year's Taco Tuesday, of all things. So they're very special tacos, one could say. We're not going to have tacos today. We're having Korean barbecue, but I feel like that kind of like balances it out, you know? Oh, just Netflix in general. Okay. Oh, all of WWE will be on Netflix. Okay. Oh, they're shutting it down and just move. Okay. Damn. That's a choice. And you know, I can dig it. Why does Xbox Game Pass download at 123 megabytes on PC, but Steam is capped at 17? You know, that's a good question. I don't know. I feel like that shouldn't be the case. I feel like Steam, unless you've like set a cap, it shouldn't be capping you any more than like any other downloading of software. That is very strange. Trying to think. Let's see. Because I download stuff on both the Epic Game Store and Steam, and I feel like their download rates are about the same. For me, at least. Trying to think of a time where, like, maybe one was less than the other, but no, I'm pretty sure they were both the same. So yeah, I don't know. I know. I don't like it either, but, you know, sometimes they just have stuff that I want, and as much as I hate them for it, I'll still play their games. No, it's fine. I also have a disdain for Epic and everything they stand for because they killed one of my favorite games back in the day, and I won't forget it. Nor will I forgive them. I'll still play their games, but I will keep that hatred in my heart. They don't get a free pass just because I like something else that they do. The grudge will stay. I'll take it to my grave, says I. Accidentally bought Heavy Rain on Epic. Wait, on Epic on CD keys once, never again. Ooh. Yeah, I do have to be careful now that like there are so many different like game libraries out there. Like obviously Steam is like the main one, and then you have Epic. I feel like is also probably fairly up there in popularity, depending on who you talk to. But now you have like GOG as well. You have Amazon. They're trying to get their own like library of games, with their own like game library app, whatever you'd call it. I don't know, basically Steam, but Amazon. Which I do have a few games on. They're all free, don't get me wrong. You think I'm gonna pay money For an Amazon game? Ha! Ha! Never again. You don't play gacha like Nikkei or Zenless or Fortnite, so no need for Epic. That's fair. Yeah, honestly, the only things that I have on Epic are Fortnite and Infinity Nikki. That's it. I try to avoid that thing like the plague if I can, but you know, it was the place that had it, and most of the time I don't even have to really go through the launcher. Like Infinity Nikki has its own launcher that I can just open up. So I don't really see it, so I feel like I'm not actually using it, which is nice. But you never launch it, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I love the fact that I can just claim free shit through my Prime subscription. Like, that's pretty big brain move. Like, just free stuff. But then the fact that it's, you know, it's its own thing, and I don't normally look at it, it does kind of lend the fact that I do forget about it sometimes. True. I think it's because they want to keep all the because I know Steam has very like set like monetization like splitting and you know like rules on like how and when and why uploading games and you know Steam pages and all that. Like they have very strict guidelines. Knowing Amazon, they don't like to adhere to anyone's guidelines except their own, and even then, you know, you could argue that they don't even adhere to their own guidelines half the time. So why would they want to you know deal with Steam TOS, I guess, when they could just have their own and then be incredibly lax about actually adhering to it. So, you know, I'm okay getting their stuff for free, but I will definitely probably not pay for anything unless it's like a really good game that I know I love, and for whatever reason it's only on Amazon, which I feel like would be strange. Uses launchers like yeah, right? Like I feel like EA and Ubisoft definitely are piggybacking for sure. Because they know that Steam is one of the most well-known out there. True, true. Epic does have a different rate system, so that is a factor that one must contend with. It's a tough world. It's a tough world out there for gaming. On all fronts. Everybody's trying to get their piece of the pie. It's been good. Work, I haven't really done a whole lot today. I think I mentioned, did I mention last stream? I might have mentioned last stream. But today was a short day. As you can see, I've started 2 hours earlier than I normally do. Well, no, sorry, 3 hours earlier than I normally do. But I also started work an hour later than I normally work. Started at 8:30 today instead of 7:30, which was kind of nice. I got to sleep in a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like 30 minutes. I slept in like an extra 30 minutes, and I was like, nah, I'm just going to get up and do whatever. But after this, maybe in another 10 minutes or so, I'm probably not going to be going for too much longer. But me and the roomies, we're going to go get some Korean barbecue. We're going to feast it up at our favorite KBBQ place. And we're probably just going to chill, watch some anime, play some board games, maybe some Magic the Gathering, if we're feeling extra spicy. I don't know. But that is the plan for the rest of my evening. Probably well into the next day, I would imagine. We're probably going to stay up into the new year. Whether we're hanging out together or we decide to go our separate ways and just vibe online, not really sure. We're playing it by ear, more or less, me and the roomies. But that's what we got planned for the rest of the evening. Whatever you guys out there in the interwebs, wherever you live, whatever you got planned, I hope it goes very well. You have a wonderful time. Eat some good food. Maybe play some good games. I don't know. Watch some good television. I know the newest anime season doesn't quite start until the weekend, so I don't know, maybe catch up on some stuff. Watch something that maybe you've been putting off and you're just like, you know what? We binge this tonight, you know. So I'm pretty sure fall season has ended. I know Squid Game came out with its second season recently, so there's that. If you're a Squid Game fan, you could always give that a looky-loo. I haven't really heard anything one way or the other about it. I know my roommates watched it. I need to ask them what they thought. Are you 2 episodes in? Okay, nice. It's okay. I mean, it is a season 2 to honestly a series that I was pretty content on it being over after the first season, and then when I heard they were making a season 2, I was like, okay, all right, we'll see where it goes. Not as exciting, but you hear it gets better. Okay, so it's a little slower burn. I think that's kind of fair for a second season if they slow it down a bit. Because I know the first one, it kicks off pretty quick. Like I'd say it grabs you pretty fast within the first episode. Or at least it did for me. I was like, oh, okay. Want to see where this goes. Binging Monster? Ooh. You're used to a slow burn? True. That one's a real slow burn. Really good story though. I know that. So definitely worth it if you're into that for sure. It depends. It depends with me. Like some slow burn anime, I'm just like, oh, so good, I love it. But then like other ones, I just like I can't. I don't know what it is. Like I know one of the big ones, at least for anime, is the Monogatari series. So like Bake Monogatari, Nisei Monogatari, fuck, what are the other ones? Yeah, all those other ones. There's like 50 of them at this point. Like one of my other roommates is a big fan. He's watched all of them, all the way through, and he swears that they're a good watch. But I've tried like 3 times to start up the series, and every time I can feel myself just falling asleep. I don't know what it is. The animation I know is like incredibly good. Like some of the stuff they're talking about, I'm like I can kind of see where it's going. Something about it, I don't know. It's just it brings the yawns. But it is what it is. What can you do, you know? It's fine. It's fine. I always have him. He can always yap it up. I know enough about it through like context where I can kind of get it, but I'm excited for next year. This coming season of anime looks pretty good once again. I don't know. I feel like I say this every season of anime. Like I'm excited for stuff that's coming out, and you know it's still true. There has yet to be a season where I've just been like, yeah, that was like nothing. Nothing came out. There's always been at least one thing, one standout thing. Oh, it's a good time. It's a good time to be alive. Oh, more recently too. I think what was it? Was it Amazon on Prime? They did another. I think it's the creators of Love, Death, and Robots. They did a game centric series called Secret Level. I've been meaning to talk about this for a minute because I watched it a few weeks ago. I watched it at the beginning of the month. I think it was before I left. Before I left to go hang out with the family, I binged it. Apparently, I caught it at the perfect time because at the time my roommate suggested it. Only 1 season was out, so there were only 8 episodes, and I stopped watching it at like episode 7. And then I started watching it again the next day. Apparently, the next day, season 2 had released. So I just like just kept going, and I was like, wait, I was so confused because I was like certain that I only had a couple episodes left, and then suddenly it's just like episode 9, episode 10, episode 11. I'm just like, oh, was there like a whole nother like list that I missed here? Like, was there a drop down box that I didn't see or something? I was for sure. There were only a couple left, but it was really good. If you're a fan of video games, they did a phenomenal job turning video games into these little shorts, like an anthology. Much like Love, Death, and Robots. If you're familiar with the series, it does a very good job at kind of really bringing to life what it would be like to be in some of these games. For example, now I'm drawing a blank. What games did they have? Why can't I remember them? Why can't I remember them? Outer Worlds, I think, was one of the games. Warhammer, of course. The Warhammer one was so spicy in all meanings of the word. If you're a Warhammer fan, I highly, even if Cap, this is for you because I know you like Warhammer. Even if you don't care for any of the other episodes, Secret Level, I think it's episode 4 or 5. That Warhammer episode is it's good. It's good. So yeah, it's, how long is it? It's like 15 minutes. A 15-minute watch. It's on your to-do list? Hell yeah. Okay. I mean, even if you're not a Warhammer fan, go check it out. It's a really cool episode. But I mean, the rest of them are good too. Don't get me wrong. They cover a lot of different franchises, ranging from like shooters to like mech to more story-driven to like puzzle games. I believe there's one based on Spelunky. I think that was the game. I'd never played it, but you know, what they did with it, I thought was pretty cool. The story. They did one for Pac-Man, which I thought was interesting. That one was a little strange. It's more than you think it would be. It's also a lot darker than you would think it would be. But I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of video games in any sense, definitely check it out. Both seasons are out now. I can confidently say, now that I've, watched them all, both seasons are out. I don't think they're going to make any more. Most episodes are, they range from anywhere from like 5 to 15 minutes, so they're pretty easily digestible. I think the shortest one was like a 5-minute watch. Most of them, I think, on average, are about 10 minutes. Very easy series to just get through. Super bingeable. But it is a good watch. Nice little kind of afternoon of content. Just to put it on like in the background. Maybe while you're cleaning or cooking dinner or something. It's a good time. That being said, a good time awaits. I'm getting pinged by the roommates. I think we're kind of gearing up to get ready to go, and I actually need to get dressed. I've been in my pajamas all day, as hopefully the rest of you have been, if you've been fortunate enough to be in PJs. Well, let's see. I think we made it to over an hour. I think that's pretty good. Nice little chill, hour-long New Year's stream. Let's see. Actually, it looks like I think the frog is going to be streaming for another while, another bit still. I think we can go visit him. You know him, you love him. He's our favorite froggy friend who comes into the stream every now and again. But we're gonna go raid Belzy. Because I never get to raid him because he lives in North Dakota, as everybody knows, which is on a vastly different time zone than where I currently live. So we always miss each other when we stream. Let's see. We have a firework. Here we go. Hell yeah. All right, copy this. Paste that a few times. There we go. Nice, simple, Happy New Year message for Belzy. He's currently playing some web fishing, so we're keeping up the chill vibes. But go hang out with the frog for a little while. Should be a good time. North Dakota? Yeah, North Dakota. Ask Belzy. He'll tell you. He lives up in North Dakota. But thanks everybody so much for stopping in. Appreciate y'all for being here. I know we've only been going for a little bit today, but it does mean a lot. See you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning, and year, because today's the final day. Until next time, until next year, wherever you hang your hats, wherever you rest those weary souls, I wish you well. Until then, ciao for now. Happy New Year! Yippee! We're almost done. A few more hours.